All right, welcome everybody. This is chair class at the Eugene Family YMCA. My name is Kate, and thank you for joining us today. We're going to do our class mostly seated. You can do the whole class seated, but if you would like to stand up, you can do that as well. Easy modifications. All right, I'm going to turn on some music and we'll get going. There it goes. I can barely hear that. So I hope I'm able to keep tempo with that. All right, here we go. Oh, the shirt for today is Y Camp. Y Camp starts. Can you believe it? We didn't have any children here last year. It was awful. Well, they were here, but they were in a separate room completely. We never saw them. Let's stretch. Wiggle those fingers. Yawn. And bring those arms down. Good. Roll them forward, up, back, and down. Be very deliberate. Forward, up, back, and down. We're going to end with the back and down. Here we go. Back and down. That's where we want to stay. Lift your chest up high. Elongate your abdomen. Yes. Our good old core muscles help us stay upright. Let's tap those heels, side to side. And roll one shoulder and then the other. So I hope you are in an air-conditioned place or someplace with lots of fans, cold water, and ice cream or popsicles. We're taking our heels to the same sides. Just getting the body moving. So if it is hot where you are, you may want to kind of slow down the motion or not go as far. So if I'm going side to side like this, you can take it a little bit slower. You're still moving, you're still exercising. But I just want you to take care of yourself. If you are feeling dizzy, let's push the sun out of the way. Let's push the sun out of the way. If you are feeling dizzy or lightheaded or in any way unwell, please stop what you're doing and assess yourself. Heat exhaustion can come on pretty quickly. And now let's take those arms up, draw some circles, draw some little clouds in the sky. Let's block that sun a bit. Let's switch to tapping our toes. There come the clouds. And reverse. Let's paint some silver linings on those clouds. Okay, bring your brushes down and dip them in the paint and up. Dip in the paint. Keep breathing. Bring your arms down. Shake out your hands. Let's walk those feet apart. Bring palms in, palms out. And breathe. Sit up tall. Have your head over your spine. Let's see how far you can get all the way out with both legs. Yeah, that's it. If you can go farther, go for it. All right, let's tap a heel forward, tap your other heel forward. Show me your elbows. Nice. I was teaching a class this morning and had to stop right in the middle of it because the toilet was overflowing. It was a plumbing emergency. Oh my goodness. We can have fewer of those in our lives. All right, bring those elbows down and we'll swish side to side. Swish. No Nike references intended. Have any of you been out to the Olympic trials? There's some exciting stuff happening out there. All right, let's bring those legs a little farther apart and we will plant them there. Bring one elbow up and push over to the side and back, and push and back. Keep breathing. Last one, let's bring that other elbow up, push up and push. Again, if you start to feel a little too warm, you're doing a little too much, you can just ease off and go slowly. Last one there. Let's reach up and tap the knee. Up and knee. Up and knee. Last one. We're going to switch to the other side. Up and knee. Up and knee. 2 and 1. Roll those shoulders. One side, the other side. Keep smiling. It is summer. And hopefully this is the hottest day you'll see this summer or yesterday. And the rest will be lovely. Okay, I'm going to point and point. Point and point and lift the shoulder. Point and point. I'm getting caught on things back here. Point and point. Excuse me. Let's just walk in place. Try anchoring it a little bit. Hopefully that helps. And where was I going? Oh, I remember. Let's take those knees out farther to the side again. Reach up. This time we're going to go all the way down to the ankle. Up, and ankle, up, and ankle. If you can't reach your ankle, go for the shin. Go for the knee. 2 more. Other hand. Up, ankle, up. If you also can't reach the ankle, you can try going to the shin. And then go a little bit lower each time. See if you can push it. Last one. Tap those heels. Raise those arms. Let's twist to one side. Woo! Twist to the other. Keep breathing. Up. And twist. Back to the front. If that made you dizzy, looking side to side, pause until you feel better. Let's make some L's. And drop those elbows down. Make some upside down L's. Is that lambda or tau? Reach, reach, reach. Let's point those toes again. Make yourself long. Long arms, long legs. Like those Vegas dancers. They got legs for days. Or if you're on the other coast, it's the Rockettes. Some of those Olympic athletes look like got legs for days too. Bring it down. A little bit of crunch. And just lift the shoulders. Do a little Bob Fosse. Okay, and tap those toes. And let's bring those toes in and back, in and back. Try to keep your knees in the same place. There you go, and raise those palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down. Now let's plant those toes while your palms are going up and down, and move your heels side to side. This is where we started. Remember? Keep those palms up. Let's take those feet one side and the other side and switch the hands the same way. Bring those feet back to the front. Just tapping those heels. Let's do a back stroke. Get some full extension on our shoulders. And breathe. Very nice. Let's go into a V-step. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. See the V that you're drawing on the floor. Echo that with your hands. Out, out, back, back. Sit up tall. Again, you can make these movements small if you like. A little bigger. Or go for the whole hog. And if you're standing, you actually get to make that V on the floor. And let's go to a step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. Now let's do a little ducktail. Swish that hand over your head. Use that comb, make your little ducktail in the back. Drives the girls crazy. I have to learn how to do a ducktail. I've got the haircut for it. And push with both hands. Same side. Now I'm turning my head side to side because it gives me a balance challenge, but if you prefer, you can look straight ahead. If you have problems with dizziness, always look straight ahead. And let's cool down, bring those hands down to the side. Just kind of shake all your troubles out. All worries, just throw them away. Cleaning house. Come back to the front. Let's walk in place. And again, this can be as vigorous as you like. As Shakespeare said, as you like it. And now let's roll up our windows. And roll down your windows. And kick one foot forward. Kick that heel forward and push, push, push. Now let's tap at those toes. Tap, tap, tap. And reach with just one hand. And now we'll reach up. Feet are doing the same thing, just tapping those toes. Out to the side. Two sides. Do the floss between your ears. Okay, and tap those heels. Tap your lap. And now we're going to tap our shoulders. Opposite side, cross, cross, cross. Good. Plant those feet flat on the floor. Let's tap the same shoulder and tap your foot in front of the other. So now you're crossing your feet, keeping your arms going up and down. Sitting up tall, breathing always, no holding your breath in this class. And bring those feet back to the front, walk them out. We're going to go up and over the fence if you're standing, but we can also go over the fence if we're sitting. So we're going to pick one foot up, go all the way up and down. all the way up and back to the front. Other side. So this is the exercise or the movement, the muscles you're going to use if you're stepping over something that's in the house or on the sidewalk that shouldn't be there. And it could be a pile of laundry. It can be a pile of puppies. It can be a sleeping cat who you do not want to wake up. Right? So many things. Something that's spilled on the kitchen floor. You don't want to slip in that. Lift. If that's too much, you can just take your foot out to the side and back. Right? You can lift over as much as you want. If you're just stepping over water, that's probably fine. If you are stepping over the laundry, it depends upon how big your laundry is. Up and back and walk it out. We're going to walk in place, okay? Heels to toes. Sitting up tall, doing an Olympic race walk. How about that? You have to start with the heel. Now at this point, I know we're not too far along. I'm going to get a drink of water and I want you to do the same. Because we haven't really had a break. And I want you to make sure that you're well hydrated. So, sip it up. Good job. All right. Let's do a little balance thingy. I want you to have your hands out by your side. Good. Lift one foot up and just hold it there. If you're standing up, you're just holding. But this also requires some balance to do it from a seated position. Put that foot down. Wait till you got all your weight on this leg to lift the other one up. Keep breathing. And walk in place. Now as you're walking, I want you to look side to side. Again, if this does not make you dizzy, otherwise look straight ahead. So we're going to look to one side, come slowly back to the front and look to the other side. Nice slow movements. We don't want to go crazy here. Back to the front, first side. This can help us with our balance. Over to the first side, back to the front. If you're feeling stable, let's tuck our chin up. Look to the top of the ceiling, which is way far away from me. You can get a 20-foot Christmas tree in here. All the way down. That sounds like something we should do this Christmas. Right? Retire the Zoom room and fill it with a giant Christmas tree. I'm putting that on my to-do list. And look all the way down. Back to the front. Okay, now we're going to lift this knee up again, but we're also going to lift the hip. Well, let's lift the hip. Just the hip. So we're balancing on one hip here. One side of your pelvis. And then lower that hip down and lift up the other one. Now, if at any time you feel like you're going to fall, I want you to hang on and come back to the fully seated position. Keep breathing. Look at that posture. Shame, shame, shame. Now I'm going to lift my hip and my knee. If that's too much, just lift the hip or just lift the knee. Again, you call the shots, right? Your house, your rules. Put that hip down, lift the other one up. Lift the knee, lift the hip. Balance. Okay, let's lift both knees and both hips. Not going to happen. Let's go back to walking in place. All right, let's lift those hands and fling. Pinch your fingers together and fling. I'm going to fling a few raindrops up in those clouds. Fill them up. That'll hopefully cool things down around here, although not always. Sometimes it's a hot rain. Are your hamstrings burning yet? Because you're doing a lot of pushing those heels into the floor. Okay, let's go for a run. And breathe. If it's too much, take it at your own pace. We don't have to break any world records here today. Okay, settle down. Whew. Walk it off. You get a free lap around the track. Wave at all of your adoring fans. Good job. All right, hands up. We're going down to our hips. Down and down and down. And now we're going to do both at the same time. Down. Plant those heels. Tap those heels. Let's bring those arms up. Squeeze the elbows together and then squeeze the shoulders behind you. Keep breathing. Shake those hands out. Let's take those feet wide again. Good. Lift up one toe and twirl on that toe. Let's do the same thing with our wrist. Put that foot down. Let's twirl up on the other toe. My toe twirler on this side does not work as well. It really is. I really am left-footed, or not left-footed. You see, hear the phrase, people have two left feet? I would be such a clod if I had two left feet, because this one doesn't do anything I want. All right, bring those feet back together. Tap out to the side, out to the side. Now we're going to push in the opposite direction. Reach, reach, reach again. Get long. Tap and tap. Take those reaches up. And now we're going to reach down on the same side as the foot. And let's wake up our core muscles, shall we? So you can stay seated to the front. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing from this perspective. I'm going to bring my hands forward and lean back. So if you're sitting on your chair, you're going to want to sit toward the front. Hands in front. Push back. Actually, push forward and lean back. And again, you control how much you want to push back. If that bothers your back, you only want to take it a little bit. Get to know your body. It's there to help. Very good. Now we're going to kind of do the same motion, but we're going to bring our hands down to the side, okay? Down, and down, and down. Good. I've just got my hands together like I'm going to go for a dive. Linking my thumbs. You don't have to link your thumbs. You can just put your hands together like a seal. And again, lean back as far as you feel comfortable. Lift a leg. That'll give you a nice counterbalance. And walk it out. Let's take one knee out to the side, one elbow out to the side. Let's introduce them. We're going to do some side crunches in 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and rest. Bring that foot back. Take the other one out to the side. Elbow up. Elbow goes down, knee goes up. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. Good. Bring that leg to the front. Take that one out to the side again. Elbow up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. Good. Leg comes back to the front. Other leg out to the side. You know what to do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. All right. Bring those feet both forward. Elbows up in front. We're going to bring these down across, right? One on the one side, one on the other side. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more set. 8, 7, 6, 5. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Stretch up, reach back. Tap your little toes. Bring those arms down. All right. Good job. Let's plant one toe. Shake that heel. Reach up and over. And all the way back. Plant that foot on the floor. Shake your other toe. Hand up. And over. Repeat on the other side. Look to the other side. You notice the sides are not named left or right usually. That's because I forget my left and my right. And I know others do the same. So that's okay. You can name them whatever you want. You can name them both Bill, and you'll never get confused. If I say lift Bill. All right, let's get another drink. I'm just walking in place to keep my heart rate going. You can just lift your heels, swing your arms. Now, we know we got started kind of late today, so if you have any free weights and you don't have them with you, now's the time to grab them. Grab a couple of free weights, or not if you don't want to use weights. Okay, I'm going to come back to my chair. Let me get my weights up. Get your weights up. All right, we're sitting with our feet flat on the floor, right? Hips and knees are all shoulder width or hip width apart. My shoulders and hips are not the same width. Let's hold your weights down by your side. Sit up tall. Hold those shoulders back. Keep your elbows close to your body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and lift those weights up to your shoulders. And come back down by your hips, all the way up. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, going up. This is 3. Looking good. All the way up. All the way down. Let's pause here for just a moment. Lift those shoulders and bring them down. Make sure when you lift your shoulders, you're lifting them in alignment with your neck and spine. We're not bringing them forward. No, keep them back. Okay, hands down again. We're going to finish up with 5 more of these. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. How's the heat hitting you? Take care of yourself, okay? feeling a headache coming on, that could mean that it's too much. Let's do one more of these. You start feeling chilled. Let's put those weights on our laps. Very good. And we'll walk to the back of our chair. Walk to the back of your chair. There we go. We're just going to leave the weights sitting here. Let's lift one foot off the floor and extend it forward. And then bend and let it hover over the floor. Extend and bend. Exhale when you lift. Inhale, coming down. All right, let's shake those feet out and go to the other leg. Lift up. Inhale, coming down. When I'm lifting my weights, I can't use my fingers to count, and I really rely on those fingers. I'm doing them short little spurts. So here's the last one. Good. Shake those feet out. Well done. Let's hold those weights down by our side. Sit up nice and tall. Yes, we're going to bring them forward. So if you have a smaller set of weights, turn to those now. If this is too difficult, this is what we're going to do. So if it's too difficult to move those weights forward, you can always set them on the floor. All right, take a deep breath in and exhale. Lift just to shoulder height and then come all the way down, inhaling. Exhale again and inhale. Of course, if you do a few of these and feel like, ooh, I can't go all the way to the end, then just set them down and just move your hands, move your arms up. Good. That was 5. Let's put those in our lap, and we're going to finish our legs. So lift one foot up, all the way up. Let's turn the toe in, toe out, and bring it on down. Let it hover. Exhale, lifting the toe up, in, out, and bend and hover. Lift up, in, out, and hover. 2 more. Lift. Keep that great posture the whole time. I am doing this without ankle weights. If you have ankle weights, don't turn. This is in your hip. Shake those out. Lift your foot up. Bring it all the way up. Turn it out and in. And lower, hovering next to the other one. Lift. Out and in. And hover. Lift again. In and out. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, coming up. And bring it on down. This is the last one. Lift that leg up. Turn it out and in, or in and out. And shake those feet out. All right, good job. Let's put one of those weights on the floor. Make sure it is under your chair or on a table or somewhere else where it's not going to be a tripping hazard for you. Let's hold this weight in one hand and take your knees to the side. Let's hold that weight right down by our side. Arm is fully extended, shoulder down. Let's lift that weight up and back. All the way back down. So you notice throughout this whole time, the elbow will be higher than the hand. About the same distance. Because the elbow and the hand are always the same distance apart. All right. Take care to keep your torso straight ahead, pointed where your knees and feet are. Don't turn your torso when you lift the weight. Exhale, coming up. Inhale, coming down. Here comes the second to last one. Last one. Lift the elbow up and bring it all the way down. Good. Switch the weight to your other hand. And we'll bring our knees around to the other side. Elbow down by your side. Good. Lift that elbow up. Inhale, coming down. Exhale. Good. Again, watch your shoulder. Make sure that it's staying down. Keep breathing. Which way? Exhale. Inhale. Good. Keep that posture upright. It's amazing how quickly I just let mine collapse. And lift and lower. Very nice. Again, elbow is always above the hand. Very different from the bicep curl, which is what we started with. Last one. Up and down. All right, well done, well done. Let's put that one on the floor. Crisscross it with the other one so they don't roll. Come back to the front. And remember when we did the over the fences? Well, we're going to do something similar to that. I'm going to start with this leg. You can start with whichever leg you like. Take a deep breath in and lift that foot off the floor. Exhale. Take it out to the side as far as you can. And back to the front. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Now, if you want, you can keep your hands on your hips, facing forward, so you know that when you're turning to the side, you're not turning your body with it, right? Just the leg, not even the hips, just the leg. Inhale. Exhale. Good. How's your posture? Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Your foot is just hovering over the floor. If it's too much and you need to break, take a break. Take a break. Last one. All right, shake those feet out. Let's roll those shoulders. Remind them who's boss. There we go. Sitting up tall. Lift that other leg off the floor. Take it over to the side and back to the front. Just let it hover. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Here we go. Exhale. Inhale. Do it with a smile. It's always easier when you're happy. Just life in general is easier when you're happy. Say, yeah, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do a good job. Exhale. Inhale. Oh, my heel touched the floor. It's okay. This is not the hot lava game. My foot is fine. And last one. Back to the front. Good job. All right. Let's pick up one weight and take your knees to one side. Pick a side, whatever makes you happy. Have that elbow down by your side. Lift that elbow up and park it right there. And then extend your arm back and back to your hip. Back. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, going back. Very nice. This is another one where you have to be aware of your shoulder being low. It likes to go up there and turn into an earring. No, 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 no. That uses a different set of muscles. And we're just focusing on the tricep right now. That big muscle on the back of your upper arm. Keep breathing. That was the last one. All right, put that weight in your other hand. Knees to the other side. Arm is fully extended. Lift that elbow up and back. Keep the shoulder there. Extend your arm. And then bend it. Extend. And bring it down. Extend. We're working against gravity. And then we let gravity go. It's just going to stay right there. Against gravity. And with gravity. Halfway there. whenever you're sitting up tall and we're working on our posture, make sure that you're also thinking about your belly button, right? Your abdominal muscles. So pull your navel back toward your spine and tell it to behave itself. Now, this is not tummy fat we're worried about. We're concerned with your abdominal muscles, right? You need those to support your upper body and help you do life. All kinds of things. Here's our last one. And down. Good. Let's put that weight on the floor. And we'll get back to working our legs. So I'm going to show you from this, how about a 3/4 view? There you go. Sitting on the edge of your chair wherever you don't have a side bar. If it's a sidebar here, it gets in the way. I don't have a sidebar in front, so I could do it there. If you're super tall, taller than your chair, I am sorry. You can do this standing up too. Lift one foot, tuck it underneath your chair, and then let it hover. So if you're standing, you're pulling that leg back, or not kicking the chair, that would be good. And letting it hover. Pulling it back, letting it hover. All the motion is from the knee down. Upper legs are not moving. I'm going to sit back down. We're giving it a little squeeze at the top. Just squeezing the thigh and the calf together, and then let the foot hover over the floor just right next to the other one. So when I bring it back down, I'm not bringing it forward at all. It's just going back, right next to the other shoe. Back, next to the other shoe. Show you a front view. Back and hover. Back and hover. One more time. Back and shake it out. Oh gosh, this is the whispering song that drives me crazy. Go to the next one. There we go. More whispering? Jeez. Oh, I just realized I'm having trouble with my voice. My little things fell off. Very good. There we go. That should help the sound quality a little better. We're getting over to the other leg eventually. Let's lift that foot off the floor. Tuck it back. And then let it hover next to the other one. Good. Tuck and hover. And again, we're concerned about our posture all the time. And we're pulling those navels back towards our spines. And always breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Smile. You don't have to smile if you don't want to. But be happy. Be happy. You're doing good things for your body, good things for your health. It'll improve your quality of life. Two more, just like that. Take it all the way back, squeeze and hover. Back, squeeze, and shake it out. Very nice. All right, and I think we've done all the arm exercises we want to, but we could do one or two more. So let's pick one weight up, right? We'll go back to this abdominal exercise, core exercise we did before. We take one weight, this weight down on the side, over to the other side, and then lean back if you want. If you want, you're still going to work those side abdominals by just going side to side. So you choose. Do you want to lean back a little? None at all? A lot? Mix it up. Just go easy on yourself. Again, we're not going for any world records today. Check yourself if you're feeling warm, if you're feeling cold or chilled, feeling thirsty, lightheaded, headachy. Please stop, get yourself something to drink, take care of yourselves. All right, let's put that weight on the floor. Very good. And then finally, I want to do some more hamstring work. Because I just love hamstrings. We're going to push that heel into the floor and slide it back, okay? So start out here, slide that foot back, and then we'll do the same with the other. Slide. Bring it back as far as you can. Slide. Good. Yes, I'm holding on to my chair so I don't pull myself off of the chair. Slide. Pull. Slide and pull. Now, if you've got carpet, you are really feeling the burn right now, because rubber soles and carpet do not go well together. Not when you're trying to scoot across them. Lots of friction there. All right. Now let's do some popping. So we're squeezing our gluteus muscles. And I'm doing it to the rhythm of the music, but you can, follow the beat of a different drummer? You can even drum your own drums. Because this does not require any upper body goings on. You can do whatever you want to with your upper body. You can knit. You can ponder life's great mysteries. Keep popping. Try to pop with one foot off the floor. Ooh, that's a new experience. Switch to the other foot. These are just things you can try if you want. You don't have to. You can just keep popping. Popping, popping, popping. Woo. All right, we're going to hold. In 3, 2, 1, and hold. Ooh. Feel the burn. Keep breathing. Relax everything that is not your glutes, right? Everything else is not being used, just your glutes. You are squeezing those glutes. The rest of you is relaxed. You're at a spa. Having a little mud bath. Very relaxing. Okay, let's pop a little bit more. Oh, tight glutes. Okay, relax. And walk them out by walking on your hip bones. And then back to the front. And to the back. Very nice. Let's stretch up. Get a good stretch. Yawn. It's a Y yawn. It starts with a Y. Bring my feet together. There we go. Roll one shoulder. Roll the other shoulder. Let's lift the toes. Nice and slow. And let's just paddle out. Paddle. You can paddle one hand at a time. You can paddle both hands together. Nice and easy. We're just going to paddle out to the next wave. Anybody going surfing in this weather? Wear a hat. All right, shake your hands out a little bit. Shake your feet. That'll make you more attractive to sharks. Just kidding. Reach one arm up again. Take it across your head. And back up. Reach up with the other hand across. And back. Roll those shoulders. I'm going to turn off the music. And we're going to have a nice cool down, some stretches. Good stuff. There we go. All right. If you need water, get some water. I'm going to take some water right now to encourage you to have some water. There we go. Okay. All right. Sitting up nice and tall in the center of your chair. Breathe in. Exhale. Make some minor adjustments to find your best posture. Chin is parallel with the floor. Head is over the spine. Shoulders are down and back. Belly button is pulled in. All your core muscles are engaged, front and back. Your feet are resting on the floor. They're relaxed. When you take a deep breath in, I want you to feel your rib cage expanding. And relax as you exhale. Let's lift one arm all the way up. Keep that elbow by your ear and drop the hand behind you and push up on your tricep muscle. And breathe. And bring that arm down, lift your other arm up, bend back at the elbow, push up on your tricep muscle, breathe again. I got the yawns. Okay, let's bring our hands forward, take the heels of your palms and push them forward. As you push them forward, you feel those shoulder blades move to the sides as you make your arms as long as they possibly can be. As those shoulder blades pull apart, you feel a nice stretch in that upper back. That's what we're going for. I know, it just looks like your hands are reaching out for cookies, but you're stretching your upper back. You could do both at the same time. Whoa, mind blown. All right, relax those shoulders. Let's round them back and down again. Good job. Let's sit forward on the front edge of our chair. Extend one leg forward with your knees straight and your toes pointed up. I'll give you a 3/4 view. There we go. Hold on to the bottom of your chair or put your hands over your lap. We're going to bend at the hips. So everything from your hip all the way up to your top of the head is motionless. We're just bending at the hip. Breathe. Breathe. Go down as low as you can without rounding that lower back. Keep that little curve back there. Keep breathing. If you're not feeling that stretch in the back of your leg, make sure that toe is pointed up and you'll say, ah, there it is. And let's come all the way back up. All right, resituate. Let's extend the other leg, knee straight, toes up. Bend only at the hip. Sit up tall, keep your shoulders back. We are not reaching down for that toe. Shoulders stay where they were when you were sitting up. Reach down, keep breathing. Nice and steady. Deep, refreshing breaths. Try to be mindful of what your body is doing, what your body is feeling. Make sure that toe's pointed toward the ceiling. And we'll come all the way back up again. Okay, nice and easy. I don't like to do anything sudden that involves the core. All right, and back to the front. Let's take our arms down by our side at about 45 degrees. Pull those shoulders back for a nice chest stretch, and then bend back at the elbows to get a nice stretch in your bicep muscles. And if you don't feel it in your bicep muscles, you can change the direction of your arms, the direction of your hands, till you find the sweet spot. And you say, ah, there's the stretch. And relax. Good. Just let your shoulders hang. Imagine you're holding a couple gallons of milk with your hands, or a couple of grocery bags full of canned goods. And just let your shoulders relax. Let gravity pull them down. And then put your hands on your lap. We are going to take both of these knees over to this side. Hold on to the back of your chair with one hand. And then scoot a little forward on your chair so you can drop this leg down in front. And if possible, move that leg back a little farther and raise the arm up. Make yourself long from the top of your fingers to your toes. We've got a nice long stretch going on. Bring that arm down. Bring that knee up. And we'll switch to the other side. Scooty pants. Ha ha ha. Hold on to the back of your chair. Drop that front knee. Slide your toes back. Raise the arm. Reach up. Be long. Keep breathing. No holding of your breath here. You want to feel that stretch right here, right in your hip flexors. So we don't want to arch our back. No. Be wary of arching your back for this exercise. It defeats our purpose. And bring that arm down. Lift that other knee up. Very nice. Now we're going to arch our back. So have your feet planted firmly on the floor, starting with your head. Bring your head forward. Bring your neck forward, followed by your shoulders, right? Keep going. One vertebra at a time. Roll it down. Bring your hands and arms down on your lap if you like. And just be one with your inner armadillo. Keep breathing. Now starting with your tailbone, right? Go up to the next vertebra, and slowly uncurl yourself a little bit at a time. Feel the different points of where you're straightening your back, upper back, shoulders, the neck, and then finally your head. Very good. Okay, we're going to arch our back the other way now. So tilt the bowl of your hips forward, pull those shoulders back, lift your chin, and push your tummy forward. Push your abdomen forward. Keep breathing. I like to open my mouth when I do this. But if you close your mouth, you can get a nice stretch in the front of your neck too. So your call. And now bring your chin back to the front. Relax your shoulders. Bring your abdomen back to normal. Tilt those hips back to normal. Everything is neutral. Let's come back to the front with our knees. Good. Roll those shoulders up, down, and back. Lift both of your hands up. Reach for the ceiling. Yawn again. Because the hot days are good yawning days. And let's let those arms float down on the wind, on the breeze. It's coming. It's coming. And there it is. The air conditioner just turned on. Let's push those hands up once more. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Let your arms float down on the air conditioning wind. There you go. Good job. Look at you getting out there and exercising on a hot day. You'll be glad you did. So let's go ahead and stop recording. Thanks for coming. And I hope we'll see you very soon in person.